Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. So today I'm going to be tearing down the Super Nintendo and trying to lighten it up, get some of the yellow out. If you want to skip around, I'm putting timestamps in the description. Feel free to drop a like, dislike, subscribe, whatever. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy. What's up guys? So today we're going to today I'm going to be taking this Super Nintendo apart. It's all yellow, and my goal today is to put this SalonCare stuff on it. It's basically hydrogen peroxide and a bunch of other stuff, and try to bleach out some of the yellow, get more of the original gray color. So that's my goal for right now. I'm going to start by taking out these game bit driver screws. So there's 6 of those just to take the case apart. So I'll start with this one. Come on, baby. Alright, so now that I've got all those screws out, I should be able to get these apart. Get all the screws out. Come on. There we go. There we go, all 6 screws, and gonna put these to the side so they don't get lost. Alright, now the cases should just come apart. So there's just a ribbon cable connecting this part, but we should be able to just pop that off. There we go. Now I've got the top half and the bottom half. If I remember correctly, take this bar out the side for the eject button. There we go, and then there's a spring here. Make sure you don't lose that spring. Alright, and then we can just pull this ribbon cable straight out like that. And that's for your controller ports. I don't think I'm going to try and de-yellow this today just because I don't want to risk messing up the board. And now we got to do the power switch. So we'll just take this connector out. So just pull straight up and wiggle a little bit. It comes right out. And then there's 2 Phillips head screws right there. And just make sure you either follow a guide or just remember where each screw goes. A lot of these screws are the same, but just keep track of lengths and stuff. Classic Nintendo, putting game bit driver screws on the outside and Phillips on the inside. And then the power switch comes out. Now we should be able to take this whole board out by taking out 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe just these 3. Let's try that. Okay, so it's definitely more than just that. So I'm thinking these 2 are also going to be needed. And then it should come out. And those are a little longer. If I only had tiny hands. I'll be right back. Here we go, that should make it a lot easier to pull that out. There we go. Yeah, looks like these 2 screws need to come out as well. As you can see, I'm kind of learning as I go too. go. So then this polka thing comes out. Yep, there's the board. Wop bum bum. And now we've got our bottom. And parts. For some reason, I don't know if this is like replaced later or if it's just a different plastic. That's not yellow, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And this is that little piece that just fell out. Looks like it's a screw. Yeah, it's like a screw retainer, like a screw thing that it screws into from the bottom. I'm not gonna worry about taking this one out because I'm really mostly focused on the outside, because outside beauty is all that matters. And I don't want to mess up these stickers because serial numbers, you know, old stuff is kind of cool to keep, so I don't want to mess that up. So I'm going to put a little masking tape on there. It don't gotta be perfect. So the bottom is pretty much ready to be painted. Now we got the top to worry about. Maybe I can take this whole thing out. And luckily all these screws are pretty much the same. My hat keeps hitting the camera. That YouTuber life. Shout out to my friend Tracy and his channel Tracy Lives. He was having some camera angle issues on his 8-ball, basically perfect 8-ball game video, and just shout out to him about that. Maybe I do have to take that one out. Alright, and there's a spray. So, don't be like me. And probably shoot your eye out. Okay, cool. There's that thingamabobber. So there's a flap for the game cartridge. There's this part. Like I said, all these gray parts, it's like I'm wondering if they've been replaced before, because they're so perfect. But honestly, this whole case has like 0 scratches, so it's kind of weird anyway for how yellow it is. And I think I'm gonna, yeah, I should take those buttons off. Come on, baby. There we go. Alright, then we got the top. It's painting time. Alright, so this is my first time doing this, but I highly recommend you wear gloves for this, because this stuff has a lot of, well, it's hydrogen peroxide mostly, but it has a lot of random chemicals in it. So we're going to give it a good shake. We're going to pour a little here. just realized I'm probably going to want to put something down under here, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I think we are ready to start painting on here. So I will do that. Just like Mr. Miyagi taught you. Now, I've never done this, but I imagine it's going to dry into like kind of a haze. Could be wrong. But this is a learning experience. And together we can learn anything. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. So now I gotta get in all these little curvy curves. Get on the side there. I don't like leaving huge globs because I want the light to be able to go through and it not to be like blotchy. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about the inside too much. But yeah, that's pretty fast. Let's put this over here. It's really bad on the front. Time to put it in the UV thing. Alright guys, so I've made, it's basically just a clear plastic container with my UV strip lights wrapped all the way around a few times and then over the top. I kind of got this idea from Odd Tinkering's channel, but he usually uses liquid hydrogen peroxide. It's just hard to find that stuff in a high enough concentration. Otherwise I probably would have done it that way. But I think I'm gonna do this and leave it for a couple days and just switch, like move them around every, like twice a day or something just to get even coverage. And I might put some aluminum foil around the outside. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. Hey guys, so a little bit of an update here. I left these under the UV light for a couple days and I wasn't really seeing much results. So today while I was at work, it was sunny today and I left them outside in the sun pretty much all day. And they look a lot better. You can kind of see before and then after. It's kind of hard to see in this light, but this one's like fairly yellow on the inside and a lot less so on the outside. So I'm gonna wash these off and see what they look like. Alright guys, so kind of a mixed bag of results here. So I did finish the SNES. As you can see, it looks a lot better, especially from a few feet away. It's significantly less yellow. You can still kind of see on the front, if I can get it in frame, where these controller parts are more yellow. And unfortunately, learn from my mistakes. Don't put masking tape over the serial number because it will peel it off. So just try to avoid that area, or I guess scrub around it. But don't put tape on it and then peel it off because it'll take it right off. All the other labels look good. Yeah, it's a little blotchy. I think if I were to do this again, I would get liquid hydrogen peroxide, even though it's hard to find in high percentage. Find it somehow. Also, the UV lights I used didn't work that great, so I ended up leaving them out in the sun for a day, and that worked way better. That's really where almost all the de-yellowing happened. I'm still pretty happy with the results, but just a few things I do different. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.